I love how no matter what, it's like the weathermen are always wrong.
Yeah, but you know what? Even the worst day up here isn't that bad. At least
Famous last words.
At least it's up here.
It's true.
Wow.
How long has it been since we were last up here?
2 months, I think.
Lots changed in that amount of time.
It has.
This is what progress looks like, right?
Progress, carnage. Yeah, it's progress. It is indeed progress.
So we finally have construction started at Cedar Springs, and that's really, really exciting. It's been well over a year to even get this far, but I think we both were hoping we'd be even farther by now.
Kidding? I wasn't planning on being in Maryland for Christmas this year. But
well, the weather definitely hasn't been helping with construction.
That is true. We had hoped to get started so much earlier so we could be under roof before the bad weather started, but
you know, I think I'm coming to realize that we basically have 2 seasons around here. It's like there's the warm and dry season, and then there's the cold and wet season.
Yeah.
And just everything is under so much water right now. So why don't you tell us what exactly we're looking at here?
Well, one of the things we're looking at is 2 wasted weeks. We're not far enough up to see or into the woods to see it yet, but Rowdy started down at the distribution lines from the power company digging a trench to lay the conduit. He started both from where the box was going to be here and down at the trench or down at the poles with hopes of meeting in the middle. Unfortunately, in the middle was a rock about the size of a small house. And no jackhammer that he could get up here was going to do anything about it. So he had to branch off and start again. And this is where we are now. We've got
the squelching. I don't know if the microphones are going to pick up the squelching, but so that
the
is
squish.
Trench.
We've got, if you go to the right, the power station will be over there.
At the end of it?
Yeah. He'll get about to the tree line, or maybe right where he is, and put a 45 on it and bring it up to the platform, which they're sitting right there.
Oh, the green things over there.
Right, and that's where the transformers will sit. And then it'll go into the woods. There's another 45 there that'll be the transformer that'll go off to the house. And anything back in the woods this way. And once he can get the conduit in and buried, I'm getting stuck in the mud.
Oh, so this is the original trench.
Yeah, this is the original trench.
So let's go up that hill and have a look at that rock.
All right.
So I just had the best idea for an exercise program. Can't think of a catchy name for it, but basically you walk through mud, and the extra mud weight on your boots provides weight
like ankle weights.
And resistance. Yeah, like ankle weights. And then trying to not fall and bust your ass in the mud will provide like isometric and flexibility and balance. It'll be the best workout ever. And it'll be all
free.
Available for free.
Here, I'll hold the camera. You go show us how it works. So this rock goes from, well, the top part that I'm standing on, and it probably slopes down into the ground, goes from here all the way to at least here.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah. And what you see all through here is rock, just buried a foot beneath the ground. Just a big, huge, unmovable,
Unbreakable.
unimpressed, with no sense of humor rock. All the way back into here. That's right in here is where he started hitting it. And right over there. And there was no going around it or through it.
Wow. So the weather has conspired to slow everything down. And the terrain. Woo! I almost just went down. Wow. The terrain also.
Yeah.
Because here's that original channel you were talking about.
Right. And it goes another 100 yards, 50 yards. Well, you can see the distribution through the fog.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if the video is going to catch that.
Probably
it's
not.
Just that foggy and murky. At least the rain finally stopped.
You had to say something.
Knock on wood. Wait. Yes, okay, we have wood. Maybe knock on stone would be the better expression to use around here.
So, plan B. And you can see plan B wasn't much better as you look at some of the stuff he was tearing out of the ground. But hey, there's your tree.
Yes, no, there is one of my trees.
Right.
We'd been talking for the entire year plus that we've been at the property about bringing fruit and nut trees up to plant. And the whole concern was, where could we plant them where it would be safe from the needs of the construction? So here you see a hazelnut tree, and it's a little cage. And right in, about there, would have been the other elderberry that I'd planted. Probably introduced, 4 elderberries in various places on this property.
Which the deer promptly took as an invitation for foreign food.
Yes.
And ate.
Yes. But that one, the one that was right here, was sacrificed in the name of
progress. Over here is where the first transformer will go.
Squelch.
And that'll be the one that actually goes off to, the lines will go to the house.
But so here's the thing. He's not going to be able to make any more progress until the things dry out, right?
Probably not. Because he's going to have to go through and clean out the ditch a little bit.
What was that weather forecast looking like for next week?
Snow. Pretty much all week long.
Yeah. Which is why we'd wanted to get stuff underway before winter started. And we just didn't get all the loan stuff wrapped up in time. But that's a tale that we will not go into in this video. So, and I guess he needs to fill back in the other trench?
They have to come out for the inspection first.
Before they fill that one in?
Oh, he'll fill that in as soon as he can get the machine up here, I'm sure.
Okay. So, I'm excited about these rocks, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see how many of them are left. It's not like there's a shortage of rocks on the property.
Apparently.
You just have to dig down a few inches.
Yeah, that's going to make construction interesting, especially when it comes to building the houses. I don't think the yurts will be that bad because the yurts don't need...
are above ground.
Yeah, the yurts don't need a basement or anything.
Mm-mm. Insulated crawl space.
Yep.
Lots of deer prints in the mud.
Almost went down again.
Stay in the middle.
Yep.
See, look, right up there, rock.
With all the clearing and all the mud, it's kind of hard to
walk.
I mean, I guess, but I was going to say it's kind of hard to envision how everything was supposed to go together. Like, we had spent so much time putting those stupid stakes in the ground.
Yeah.
And measuring out angles. And literally, I think my feet are stuck in the mud, so I may not be joining you after all.
Well.
I wasn't kidding when I was talking about a workout.
Yeah, it's special. So this cleared area in here is where the shop will go.
Your 40 by 60 wood shop?
Yes.
Where you're going to work and eventually teach turning classes?
Yes.
And host guest turners to also teach classes?
Yes. I'm standing right about where I guess the door in the big garage door, roll up garage door would be. And the shop will go that way.
Okay. And then we've also got the store going in somewhere.
Store will be going pretty much right where the pile of brush is over on the other side. We're going to have to bring a lot of dirt in here, build this up some.
Well, and not just dirt, but also gravel for the driveway here, because we can't just say only people with four-wheel drive can come to visit Cedar Springs.
Four-wheel drive accessible only.
Oh my gosh, your boots.
Yeah. They'll brush off.
Hey, want to take the Bobcat for a spin real quick?
Yeah.
And
I can just see me burying it.
And by a spin, we literally mean a spin, because it's so muddy it would just like get stuck and go round in circles.
Yep. Or dig straight down. I could pull it out with a claw. So again, shop will be over in here. This is where they're going to put the other 90-degree upturn, and they'll put the platform for the electric here. That'll allow them to run to the shop, to the store, and eventually to the Messy Arts Pavilion over here.
Which is even more delayed from a construction perspective than everything else.
Yeah. But we're closer than we were, thanks to everybody participating in the fundraisers.
And we've had 3 of them so far. There's the GoFundMe, which we started
2 years ago?
back before COVID, so over 2 years ago.
2.5 years ago?
There's the brick fundraiser for the Messy Arts Pavilion, which is still ongoing. And then most recently, we've had a giveaway to try to help raise some additional capital. And we may come up with some more ideas as the winter progresses into spring, because material costs are going up, energy costs are going up, interest rates are going up.
Big rocks are causing huge delays.
The weather is causing huge delays. But we've got to keep making progress.
That's right.
And with everybody's support, I believe we will.